It all started with a simple post. One of those announcements that suddenly makes the entire fan community explode. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, had reportedly made a choice that left the internet buzzing for days. He had decided, according to the rumors, to marry Jimin. Not Thaekook. Not any of the other ships that fans had playfully created over the years. Just Jimin. Immediately, the fan forums lit up. Notifications were flooding every corner of social media. Threads, tweets, TikToks, and even memes, all trying to capture the sheer shock and excitement of this declaration. People didn't know whether to scream in joy, cry, or just sit in stunned silence staring at their screens. Some were laughing, some were crying, and some were frantically typing, "I can't believe this is happening!" Some fans were ecstatic, celebrating what they believed to be a perfect union. Finally, the universe has answered our prayers, one post read, complete with a string of heart emojis. Others were skeptical, questioning the authenticity of the news. "Is this real or just another clickbait?" someone asked, their fingers hovering over the refresh button as they scoured news sources for confirmation. The memes spread faster than the news itself. Within minutes, fan accounts were posting images of Jungkook and Jimin photoshopped in wedding attire, others creating dramatic scenes as if they were starring in their own romantic drama. One popular meme showed a mock-up of a wedding invitation. "You're invited to Jungkook and Jimin's forever. RSVP by crying in joy." In the middle of all the chaos, there was an undeniable tension. Some fans were feeling betrayed, not because they had a personal problem with Jimin or Jungkook, but because they had long rooted for Thaekook. Ships are a powerful thing, and suddenly seeing a beloved idea collapse can feel like losing a tiny piece of your heart. "I've always believed in Thaekook," one fan admitted, tears brimming as they typed, "and now? I just don't know how to feel." Then there were those who took the news as a chance to analyze every detail, every moment in BTS history, every interaction between Jungkook and Jimin, as if the past had been a series of clues leading to this very point. "Look at the way he looked at Jimin during that concert," a fan commented. "It was obvious. I didn't want to admit it." Others chimed in with their own theories, creating long threads that read like intricate fanfiction, full of dates, sightings, and emotional interpretations. The tension, the joy, the memes, the tears, they were all happening at the same time. This wasn't just news. This was a cultural moment, a fan-driven phenomenon that seemed to transcend normal excitement. People were tweeting, posting, and recording reaction videos in real time, capturing themselves reacting to the very moment they learned Jungkook had chosen Jimin. And the reactions? Truly a roller coaster. Some fans responded with pure joy, writing heartfelt messages like, "I've never been happier. Jungkook and Jimin deserve this." Others, the ones clinging to the fantasy of Thaekook, posted more somber notes. "It hurts, but I will support them no matter what. I just need time." Even the ones who were neither here nor there, the casual fans, couldn't help but comment. The internet for a moment was flooded with one big collective conversation about love, choices, and fandom loyalty. The story isn't just about two people. This is about a community, a family of fans who have spent years imagining, speculating, and dreaming. When someone like Jungkook makes a choice, even if it's hypothetical or rumored, the ripple effect is enormous. Discussions span hours, sometimes days. There are heated debates, heartfelt confessions, and endless streams of fan art dedicated to capturing the moment that may or may not have happened. Some fans expressed feelings of validation, saying things like, "I always shipped them, I always believed, and now it feels like the universe agrees with me." Others admitted to the struggle of letting go of old ships, reflecting on how fandom can teach loyalty, hope, and the painful beauty of imagination. Meanwhile, the social media algorithms were working overtime. Trending hashtags multiplied like wildfire. Hashtag JKJM, hashtag Jungkook chooses Jimin, hashtag forever JKJM, hashtag Thaekook. Each tag came with its own universe of opinions, memes, and theories. Some people were posting emotional videos of themselves screaming, crying, or laughing at the absurdity of it all. Others shared reaction compilations, gathering thousands of fans' responses into one chaotic yet oddly poetic montage. The intensity of the fan response was unmatched. Seeing people invest emotionally in someone else's hypothetical life decisions, projecting years of hope, love, and community connection onto a rumor was fascinating. And somehow, despite the chaos, there's beauty in it. Beauty in the way fans can come together, even if it's over a scandalous or shocking story. Even the skeptics couldn't resist. "I don't care if it's true or not," one fan posted. "This is entertaining and I need more of it." Some used humor to cope with their shock. One popular tweet read, "Me pretending I'm calm while internally screaming, Jungkook chose Jimin," accompanied by a gif of a cat flailing dramatically. Others took a more creative approach, writing short stories and poems imagining the wedding, the proposal, and the fan reactions at every step. The story keeps looping back because that's how fandoms work. You see a piece of news, react, analyze, and then share. Then someone else picks up on your reaction, adding their own twist, and suddenly you're back at square one. In the case of Jungkook and Jimin, every single reaction sparked another, creating a never-ending cycle of engagement. Some fans were even breaking down the psychology behind the choice, speculating about what it might mean for their personal dynamics or for the larger BTS universe. And of course, there were trolls. A small but vocal minority couldn't resist stirring the pot. "Fake news, typical fan delusion," one wrote, and the replies flooded in, half furious, half playful. But even that negativity became part of the spectacle. Fans were defending their favorite, debating respectfully, sometimes not so respectfully, and continuing the cycle of engagement that kept the story alive. Then came the fan art. Oh, the fan art. Artists went into overdrive. Illustrations, comics, animations, even elaborate digital edits flooded the internet. Some depicted intimate wedding scenes, others focused on candid, quiet moments between Jungkook and Jimin. Each piece carried a mixture of hope, humor, and sometimes heartbreak. Creativity was staggering, reflecting not just fandom obsession but genuine artistry. The visuals were a huge part of the phenomenon. In modern fandom culture, a single image can spark thousands of reactions, comments, and shares. A sketch of Jungkook holding Jimin's hand in a serene setting could instantly become a trending topic. Fans analyzed the tiniest details, comparing hairstyles, clothing, and expressions, as if each brushstroke contained secret confirmation of the rumor. As fans continued to react, share, and speculate, the discussion expanded beyond simple shipping. Conversations about friendship, love, loyalty, and support started to surface. "Whether it's real or not," a fan wrote, "the way Jungkook and Jimin care for each other is something we all can admire." Others reflected on the nature of celebrity, fan dedication, and the sometimes blurry lines between fantasy and reality. Even mainstream media began to notice. Articles and blog posts started appearing, analyzing the fan reactions, the history of BTS ships, and the cultural impact of such a rumor. Social media influencers created reaction videos with thousands of views within hours. Podcasts discussed the emotional roller coaster of fans. In a way, the fandom had become a story in itself, a story of hope, heartbreak, excitement, and endless imagination. Amidst all the memes, fan art, and emotional posts, there were quiet, heartfelt reactions. Some fans simply posted messages like, "I'm happy for them," or "Love is love and I'll support Jungkook no matter what." These comments, often overshadowed by the louder, more dramatic reactions, reminded the community of the core value of fandom: support, empathy, and shared joy. And there you have it. Jungkook's choice has set the fandom ablaze, and the reactions keep pouring in. Whether you're laughing, crying, or just shaking your head in disbelief, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates and fan reactions.